I let AI write me a 2,000 word article for one of my clients. The process took around 40 minutes and the results were shocking. I then created the same kind of article on ChatGPT to compare and contrast, and I was surprised. At the end of the day, the most important thing about an article is that it does well in the Google search results. And that's what this tool claims to do. Writesonic, they just released their AI article writer 4.0, and I went ahead and tested it out. First, it starts off with you helping to generate keywords. I already had keywords in this case because my client provided them to me. But if you don't already have your keywords, it'll help you generate them just by giving it a topic. And after you have a list of topics, it can help you narrow it down even more by actually giving you article titles to base your article outline on. And finally, once you get to this part, this is where you can really structure and determine the output that the AI is going to produce. It'll have a certain amount of article headline points, and you can either subtract them, add to them, move them around. So if you want a really long article, you might do like 20 different subheadings or something like that. If you want it shorter, 8. It really depends on the topic you have. Since I did gut health, it needed to be longer because it's a competitive search term. And to perform well with the SEO, you need a certain amount of keywords, as you'll see later in the video. And then you get your article, and honestly, it is a pretty well structured article, and I think semantically it makes a lot of sense, and it's actually relevant to the topic once you read through it. This was the case for me. Maybe on more niche topics it'll have a bit harder of a time, but on the left here you can actually see the SEO Surfer integration, which I think is actually the most powerful aspect of this Writesonic AI. On the left, it gives you a score based on how you'll performed in Google's search results, and you can mix up, edit, and rearrange to perform better. Now, Surfer SEO is its own app, and it has its own payment plan, but it does have a special integration with Writesonic. You get your first month for $1, and it's totally worth it because Surfer SEO is really the best thing to be using to check and see if your articles are going to perform well. So what's cool here is you can go around and edit. You can have the AI specifically lengthen, shorten, or rephrase certain things. And, people think with AI, you just want it to do it and be done. But after a little bit of time, if you invest a little bit of time, I think I did like 30 minutes, you can actually get a really good score. 75 is pretty good. I could have gone a little higher if I wanted to. And I actually added the images after because I prefer to do it that way on my actual WordPress platform. It's a bit easier to do for me. But 2,000 words and 30 minutes with an SEO score that high is really unheard of, and eliminates so much workflow, and I'm definitely going to be integrating it with my work. I'm going to be using it all the time. I already signed up for Writesonic. And there will be a link below if you like it. It's an affiliate link and it'll help me out a lot. Alright, so what's really important here is that it does well in the AI content detector, and when I did it, it literally said it's completely human, which is kind of crazy. I thought it would at least be like a little bit percent, but apparently it's completely human. I also went ahead and had ChatGPT write an article on the same topic just so I can compare the two, and ChatGPT's article in general was very generic and not really in depth, didn't contain a lot of keywords, and on top of that, once I put it into the content detector, it gave me a really negative result. Yeah, I think the main point of using AI to write articles is just so you could eliminate the initial workflow and then fine-tune it to you. But if you guys like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and have a good one.